Long ago, everyone knew the name Hindaweld. It belonged to one of the greatest opera singers of her generation. Her voice was as pristine as glass and as precise as the frequency that shattered it. Mrs. Hindaweld had a keen interest in the smooth things of life. Instead of diamonds, she adored the company of pearls, and you could never find her without them. In fact, when she was a little girl, she would often get in trouble for sucking on her mother's pearls like sweet, delectable candy that offered a nougat center. Luckily, she outgrew that habit. Now, why do I tell you this? Well, you're about to find out. They often say diamonds are a girl's best friend, but in Mrs. Hindaweld's case, pearls were far more loyal. That is, until it became the very thing she loathed. On a quiet evening after one of her breathtaking performances, Mrs. Hindaweld was on her way home. She always loved the walk because of how her pearls sparkled in the moonlight. Along her path, she would find more than just shadows that night. Waiting for her would be several suitors, eager to command her attention. But the presence of Mrs. Hindaweld demands more than just fortuity. Everyone knows that if you ever have the pleasure of gracing her opulence, you must offer a pearl as a token of equal beauty. One by one, each of the suitors offered a display of their talents. The first had sown a mellifluous melody from the strings of his violin, but for some reason he insisted on playing his C-sharp out of tune. The second performed a dance with the delicacy of a newborn bird. If it weren't for her disgraceful headpiece, she might have been perfect. With each pearl she acquired, her patience grew thinner and thinner throughout the evening. From the darkness emerged a voice, like a warm breath on a winter's night. His benevolent baritone sang smoother than golden caramel only worthy of gods. But he looked far from such desirable pleasantries. He asked our fair maiden for help, for he was lost and needed direction. Without a pearl to exchange for her assistance, she found no reason to stall the night. "If it is pearls you desire, then it is pearls you shall get," said the man. "I simply ask for one thing in return." "And what is that?" she inquired. "Provide me a single tear, and I can provide you all the pearls you could ever imagine." "You can do no such thing." In that moment, Mrs. Hindaweld conjured a single tear like it was magic, but the real magician was standing there before her. Right from under the nose of our beloved virtuoso, he stole her tears forever. Before she knew it, Mrs. Hindaweld had fallen to the ground, and when she woke up, she would never be the same. For if it was pearls she wanted so badly, pearls she would get. From then on, whenever Mrs. Hindaweld cried, her tears would flow with the beautiful pearls she desired. She spent the rest of her days in solitude, where her only friends were the pearls that fell to her feet. But even then she grew weary of the precious gemstones, resentful of their lustrous allure. What Mrs. Hindaweld failed to realize is that every pearl isn't born a shining star, but from a gritty, singular grain of sand. They are no more perfect than you and I, yet their company is always a delight. For beauty is not perfection, and perfection is not always beauty. But beauty is always alive.